We're live!
Good morning.
Oh,
Happy hump day, everybody.
happy hump day to you as well.
Yes.
Also, this is what, our fourth? We've been on the air for a month now.
I know. It's pretty awesome.
I know.
I've had a lot of fun.
It's been a blast. And we've upgraded.
I know. I love our sign.
Look at that.
It's so cute.
I think when you first debuted this during our virtual
You didn't get the
thing.
full glory.
No, but we said that we were going to add something every week.
I know, and we haven't done it yet.
No, but now it's in the studio, so now we have to.
Yes.
So
Yes.
at the end, hopefully we'll remember to talk about what we should put on here
Yes.
for next week.
Every week we can add a little something, something.
Yeah. And you, the viewer, if you figure out what it is, you win a really big prize.
TBD.
TBD.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I love, not a sponsor, but I'm going to do a little, some people do coffee in the morning. I've already done coffee because I went to the gym.
Yes,
So
I did
now
coffee
it's
as well.
Alani time, not a
Same.
sponsor.
I know. Same. I did my coffee and then I'm like, but I need a little something more. But I'm pretending like I'm, peppy and awake. So I needed.
Well, you watch all the news programs, you watch all the morning talk shows. They have like 6 mugs in front of them because
Because they're double fisting every morning.
yeah, it's hard to be America's sweetheart this early.
Yeah, if you're not caffeinated, it's nearly impossible.
Yeah. But I do love that I kind of got you hooked on Alani. I feel like
kind of
I'm
did.
taking responsibility for that.
Yes, you introduced the Alani lineup to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I found these little mini cans, which I think are adorable.
Yeah, so my question is, why the mini as opposed to... Because I looked at those, and it's like exactly half. Like half caffeine, half everything in those. So why those as opposed to just a full-on
Part of it is because
dependency?
when I got this, it was a little case of mixed flavors. And that attracted me because I am fairly new to Alani. And so I didn't know which flavors I was going to like yet. And so I thought if I have small ones, then in case I don't like any, it's less waste or less I have to give away.
Do you have a favorite yet?
No.
Okay.
I did
'cause
see
they're all
there's like
really
a
good.
rainbow sherbet one, and I haven't tried that yet.
There are some stores that have many, many flavors.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Love that.
I know. And then they also have like in like around Halloween, they'll have like a spooky flavor. Yeah. I was never a big energy drink person. I don't
Same.
like the flavor of them,
Same.
the like fake sugar or
I
whatever
don't
that
like
is.
that either.
No, but these do
don't like
not
that.
have that.
No. I know. I think that's why I like them. They have a strong enough flavor, but it's not so overwhelming. I am the person who dilutes everything. Like I use I call them meow, but the meows. So I like to put a little meow in my drink. And even those, I put like a drop when it, to a huge cup of water, and you're supposed to put, several squirts. But I like I like a hint of flavor.
Okay. Yeah.
Or like lemonade. Ooh, it's often too spicy for me. I like things watered down.
Too spicy.
Yeah.
I've never heard lemonade called spicy before,
Yeah.
but I get it.
That full flavor. It's just more than I can handle.
Yeah. For me, it's fake flavors. I like intense flavors. I don't like fake, artificial flavors or sugars. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It just grosses me out.
Yeah.
Where this doesn't, to me, have that.
I know. These are delicious. Agreed.
Yeah. How was your weekend? How was your week so far? What you been up to?
Busy.
Oh.
Work has been really busy. I'm very fortunate that Guerrilla HR is staying busy and continues to get new work. So on Monday, I was actually up in Raleigh visiting with a client. So this is a long-term client, and I went to visit and present to their board. And then on Tuesday, I actually went the other way, and I spent the day down in Spartanburg. So I've got a big project that has been going on for several months, and we're making amazing progress and starting to get to the end. But lots of car time, and you know how I feel about car time.
You love car time.
And after this, I'm actually headed to a meeting in Chester. So I am like, the bug is like, what are we doing?
I'm glad we could find you in the middle today to be able to record this.
Oh yeah, like when we're done, like
yeah,
back in the car.
Yikes. What do you listen to music in the car? Do you listen to podcasts? What do you listen to?
I have
Keeps you
been
awake.
listening to audiobooks. So I listen to audiobooks, I listen to podcasts, I listen to music, I do it all. But I just listened to this book and I don't remember what it was called because I never do. But essentially it is about corpses and like the uses for your body after you die.
Oh.
And so it has, some of it was really interesting, talking about different processes, not so much like mortuary process, but if you were to donate your body to science, like what happens to it and how might it be used for learning and for development. And there was a section on like crash test dummies, and there was a section on research that helps forensic like investigators figure out like decomposition time. And it was interesting. There was one chapter that I came to that was about plane crashes, and I had this whole weird thing about planes for a while, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I can listen to this section. But I listened to it and I feel okay, and I could still get on a plane. So
How did you find this book?
just random.
Oh.
What I do is I use the library apps because I love me something free.
Yeah.
So when I have a book or an audiobook that I need for a book club or something like that, I'll pay for it. But I love the apps. And so I just kind of scroll through and say like, oh, that looks interesting. And I like doing it that way too, because it's something where I probably wouldn't have gone out and sought that out and bought it, but I really thought it was interesting.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was crazy.
Are you finished with that book now? Because
Yes.
you do multiple books at the same time, which boggles my mind.
Yes, I just finished that one, and then I am now working through. It's called "I Wish My Mother Was Dead." It's by Jeanette McCurdy, and
Yes.
she was a Nickelodeon star.
I'm glad my mother is dead. Right?
Yeah.
Because her
What
mother
did
is
I
dead.
say? Something
You
like
wish
that.
I wish my mother was dead.
I thought that's what. Yeah.
But it's
You know
I'm
how I
glad
never
my
know the
mother
titles.
is dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm listening to her book now.
Yes, her story is very fascinating.
Yeah, it is.
If she wants to come on the show, maybe she should be our first. If she wants to come on the show, she could be our first book club book.
Yeah, even if she's not local. Maybe we could make an exception.
Yeah, an
I
exception to the
suppose.
rule.
If you were a Nickelodeon star, we'll make exceptions to our local.
Yeah, because there are people locally who probably love her and watched her.
Yeah.
Right after we talked last week about the book club, I was on a Facebook group and someone was like, "Where are the local book clubs?" I don't want. What she said was, "I don't want to read smut, and that's what all the book clubs are. So where are those?" And I was like, "That's a sign."
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna start one.
Yes, I really think that we
Summer
need to do
book
that.
club. We'll talk. It's now May, so we'll start it in June.
Yes.
How about that? So
think
we'll
that's
discuss.
Yeah.
There'll be a whole
Summer
thing.
book club.
Yeah. So if you're a local author, let us know your books, and
Yeah.
we'll start a book club. I think that's fun because I don't read
think
enough.
that's super
So,
fun.
okay.
And I love to read.
Well, I love to read. I just don't. And I love audiobooks. That's
Yeah.
how I used to when I was in Milwaukee and I was taking the bus to work. I would do audiobooks.
Yeah.
And that's how I would spend my time. I went through
They-
so many books that way.
Really helped me, like with all of this driving that I've been doing. They really help keep me energized and focused. But I listen to them at a faster speed.
Oh no.
I cannot.
How do
Like
people
they're
do
so
that?
slow. So if I listen to a podcast or an audiobook, I am cranking that bad boy up to at least like 1.5. If it's a really slow author, potentially 2 times the normal pace, because then I lose interest. I'm like, you're going so damn slow that, I've thought about 10 other things and you haven't finished a sentence. So in order to stay engaged and pay attention, I need fast.
Is it because your mind moves faster and mine moves slower that when it's fast, I am still back here when they're up here and I can't hear them. I am like suddenly
Yeah.
turn into my grandma who can't hear anything.
Yeah. I don't know how that brain chemistry works, how that transforms how we take data, but I think I'm like, I need the speed in order to stay engaged versus getting left behind.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I need it slow. And sometimes I need to go back and, like, if I'm reading a book, I need to go back and read it because my mind will go, I'll be like reading, but thinking about whatever I am doing tomorrow. And then I'm like, I just read 4 pages and I have no idea what I just read.
Yeah. Sometimes I have to do that if I'm reading, because I usually read at night. And so every once in a while, if I'm starting to doze off, then I have to go back because I may not quite remember everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you a physical book or when you're reading a book, is it physical or do you have like an
It's
e-reader?
usually on my phone. I used to use my e-reader a lot more, but I have been trying to do less Amazon purchasing and using. And they don't. I'm sure there's some way to like break it or whatever they do. But my library apps I can't use on my Kindle. Although I do have an iPad, but honestly, I just read on my phone.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I do.
All right.
So, other than thinking about our book club, what did you do this weekend?
Well, I last week also was telling you how the train was now going into Ballantyne.
Yes.
Yeah, that was false.
No, I looked it up.
Is it real?
Yes.
Because I said it a couple hours later. Tony comes home and he was like, "It was like construction somewhere else, and that's why it's down to." When I was like, "Well, I just said it on the show, so
like it's a plan. I don't
Yeah.
know. I have no idea if there's actual funding for it, or I didn't get that far
Yeah.
into it. But I did look, and I did see these proposed plans that take it from that South Boulevard station, that last station, that bring it down into Pineville, and then it like cuts east and like comes into Ballantyne.
yeah."
And I thought that would be pretty cool.
That would be amazing for people who are in this area, who travel uptown,
Yeah.
who take the light rail. Like, that would be a game changer, truly.
Yeah.
So I hope they do it.
Yeah.
And just for those of us who want to go uptown.
Yeah.
And maybe
and
not
have
drive.
to drive. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Love that.
Yes. This past weekend was the Indian Land
The
festival. So
I popped in and said hello. I had several friends there and just kind of colleagues and people that I know from the community. So I popped in and I went early, so it wasn't like super crowded
Crazy.
yet. But yeah, it was great to just pop in and they got a lot going on.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Yes. And I like that it's centralized and I like that everybody comes together. I love all the, like, it was really fun.
Yeah.
I've never been before.
The Rotary Club of Indian Land organizes it, and I feel like they've really done a great job. They, I think years ago had it, and then kind of ownerships transitioned, and last year it came back, and they did a great job, and I think this year being their second year was even better.
Yeah. Oh, it's only their second year?
Well, in recent...
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They did it years ago, but I think a lot of the people that are involved with it now were not necessarily involved years ago. So this is their second consecutive year, like in more recent history doing it. And I think they've done a great job.
It has a vibe that it's been around forever because it like runs smoothly. It's so well laid out. It's so well attended that it feels like it's been a part of the community forever.
Last year, I actually got to participate in the opening ceremony, and I got to shoot one of those air, like, color, I don't even know what you call it, like, and then color comes out.
Like a color run? Like where there's like...
A color gun.
like,
a color cannon?
Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
A color cannon.
Yeah, so last year I got to do that. I wasn't involved this year, though, so now I'm a little bit sad about that because it was kind of fun.
Well, we could do our own. When we have our music festival that we were talking about. I'm telling you.
I'm deferring to you on that.
Okay.
I ain't got time to organize a music festival.
Well, then you're going to have to pay full price for a ticket.
I will do that.
Right.
I will, full price. Yep.
Okay,
I can
good.
handle it.
Good. What else? We this weekend are going to see the Michael Jackson movie.
Yeah.
You excited about that?
I'm super excited. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll wait until we've seen it before I share thoughts.
Yes.
Well, not specifically about that, but about Michael Jackson and all of that. But let's wait until we've seen it. I am excited to see it.
Mm-hmm.
I do love that Redstone Theater because they have the big cushy, cozy seats. Like
I hope I don't fall asleep.
I was just thinking that because I am an napper.
Yeah. If I get too comfortable and if the movie's not like
going
peak.
Yeah. If it's going too slow for me, I'm out.
Yes, we'll ask them if they can run it at 1.5 speed.
You know what? I like to watch things on playback faster like that too when you can. So yeah.
Imagine how high Michael Jackson's voice would be at 1.5 speed.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
How fast he would moonwalk.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. I saw the Cirque show when I was in Vegas a couple years ago, and I don't know, just his whole...
I saw that too.
Really?
Yeah.
I cried during the entire thing.
Oh, I didn't cry for that one.
I just thought, Like what the people who are super famous, him, Elvis, Madonna, who became famous not because of TikTok, not because of like any of that, like just sheer talent and people loving them. What that how they get there, how you get to like global fame in a time where
Things are different.
things are different.
But I think there is just as much talent now. I think it's the lack of opportunity or being found. So it's like those people that you just mentioned, for sure, super talented. And I would be curious to maybe watch more stories and see how did they get discovered or how did they have to pursue their careers and things like that. And then compare that to TikTok days where everybody's like out there trying to do it.
Yeah.
And I think there probably, well, I think there are people who are just as talented out there on TikTok, but it's not very discovered or accessibility. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. But I think there's no shortage of talent. I think there's a lot of really amazing people out there.
Yes. Yes. But yeah, what gets them to that level?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We also
like how do you get to the level of the hump? I mean,
I don't know. I don't know. We have not reached the peak yet.
No.
And this is already too much.
I know.
The fan letters, the people on the street that
I know. The paparazzi.
Yes. Yeah. The audience members that are clamoring at the door.
I did actually hear from a viewer.
What'd they say?
After last week.
Who was it?
I heard from a viewer who sent me a message and said, Bridge to Terabithia was my favorite childhood book. And she loved it. And she said it's so wonderful. And I said, well, maybe I'm going to have to give it a chance then.
Apparently, I was told that so many people are made to read that book in like middle school or whatever.
I was not. I
either skipped that or we weren't made to do that.
Maybe I read it, but we talked about it too slow and I've already forgotten.
Maybe. I don't know. Like, did you also have to read like Where the Red Fern Grows?
Yeah.
See, it was apparently all in that time.
Yeah. That one I did read.
I don't remember if I was pretty good at pretending I did things. Skimming.
Like band.
Like, yes, all of that. Because I was busy. Like I said, I was running a grocery store in my backyard. I had a talk show. I had my own school lessons to do. And so I would do kind of the bare minimum in school to get by. But everybody liked me. Well, the teachers liked me. So it helped.
I was a nerd. And especially like anything literary. I've always been an avid reader. So that was, yeah.
But you don't remember Bridge
to
Terabithia.
But I don't remember that. I really don't think I read that.
Huh.
But I'm going to read it. Next week when we talk, I'll have read it.
All right. Well, tell me about it then. When next week?
Okay.
And I want to know if you cried.
Okay. Stay tuned.
Yes.
Did Becky cry?
Yeah. We also filmed a bunch of your episodes for your podcast.
Yeah.
You had a busy week.
Yeah. It has been go.
This is why you need to upgrade to bigger Alani's.
Yeah. Or I'm just gonna crash at some point.
Yeah. Don't crash while you're driving though.
Yeah. Don't crash while I'm walking either.
No, while you're walking. Don't. No. But your podcast is going really well.
It is. It's I actually reached out to I won't give you the whole long drawn out story. But somebody who told me and she said, "Oh yeah, I follow and I watch her videos." And I was like, "Oh, yay." It makes me happy when people watch them.
Isn't it nice to like...
And I actually had somebody at a networking meeting who was telling me about one that they watched and like they had really engaged with it and talked about it. And I was, it touched my heart.
It's nice to know that what you do is seen.
Yeah.
And that it matters to people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you put a lot of work into that.
Yeah.
And you talk to local people as well on your podcast about HR issues.
It's all work things. Yeah. Like we've talked about this. And of course, if you ever watch the Guerrilla HR podcast, I very much believe that workplaces can be successful workplaces, but individuals can also be very successful in their life. And I think that we need better systems and just better communication and better expectations and alignment that we can all be successful. And so with the Guerrilla HR podcast, that's, I love having so many different people on to share like different leadership and how to handle different issues that people have. And I mean, I enjoy it because obviously I care about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great podcast. And not just because I'm behind the camera. It's great.
Yeah.
Yes. We should throw in a clip here of your podcast.
Ooh.
Let's do that.
All right, here we go.
Here.
So the multi-factor authentication.
Yes.
As a user, I know
Mhm.
sometimes I'm like, like I just want to get into this
Yeah.
website and I'm just trying to see what I'm trying to see. But it really does add a lot of security by doing that, whether it's a text code or an email code. Like that is like actually really good protection.
Absolutely. So think of this. If somebody gets hold of your username and your password, now if you have another third attribute added, which is multi-factor authentication, you have your phone, or it could be a FIDO key, a physical device. There is a very low probability that they will get hold of that also. And that way you are protected. So even if your username and password is leaked, if you have multi-factor authentication, you are still secure.
It's great. Check it out.
Yeah.
It's, again, very different flavor than what we're doing here.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Filmed right here in the studio.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes. Yes. You know what else I did last week?
No.
It was really interesting. So I am part of this program called Leadership Lancaster that is hosted by the Lancaster County Chamber of Commerce. And they take a little cohort each year and they arrange all of these different sessions. And so we learn about local history and we learn about city government and county government. And we have law enforcement day and we have education day. And so it's just all of these different things that are really about learning about your community and being good leaders in your community. Some of the people are, well, actually a lot of people are younger than me. So it's kind of thinking about, future leaders and kind of maybe high potential folks. There are a few older than me, but I think I'm, I skew towards the older end of participants. But last week we actually went down to the State House in Columbia and we met with Brandon Newton, who is the representative that represents Lancaster. Mike Neese, who is my rep, was nowhere to be seen. I have no idea where he was. But then our senators that represent these different areas were there too. So like Senator Johnson and Senator Stubbs and Blackman, they spent a little bit of time chatting with us. And it was an interesting day.
What did you learn? Top 2 things you learned.
That our reps do want to hear from people. All of them repeatedly said, yes, they want to hear from people. And I asked the question of how many people or what do you have to hear or what kind of data would you need before you would change your mind on something? Because I definitely have an idea that for a lot of folks, they have like their thing and that's that. And you're not going to change their mind. And I've been somebody who has always been one to like call or send emails and contact legislators because I feel like we live in a democratic republic. Like that's
the point.
What we do.
Yeah.
And then of course you also have to show up and vote. But I was pleased to hear them say that they want to hear from people. And one of the senators even said like, you might skew me from here to here. Like it may not be like a big jump. But I appreciated that they do want to hear from people.
Yeah.
That was probably like, a good thing.
Yeah.
And then just other things I would say that I learned seeing just the setup for how the House side and how the Senate side are different from each other and understanding that the House side is more chaotic and more fast paced and the Senate side tends to operate maybe a little slower and they have a little more flexibility in some of the things they do, which I didn't realize that. So that was definitely something I learned. Yeah.
Do you also have to drive there or do you go in like a...
I got to ride in a bus.
Okay, good.
And I closed my eyes. I listened to my book. Actually, I was still listening to my book about bodies at that time. So I listened to my book about dead bodies while I rode down to the State House. It's a great program, though. That Leadership Lancaster has been, I have really just learned a lot and been able to get exposure to some things that I probably wouldn't have.
How long is that program?
9 months, maybe.
Oh, really? It's a huge group of people. I see pictures online. It's a really big group.
I want to say there's like 40 of us in this group, which they've said is one of the bigger groups. We're coming up. We've got one more. We've got our law enforcement day, and then it's our graduation.
Are we going to be live at the graduation? Is this like a thing? Is this like a thing I can go to?
You could buy a ticket. I could buy you a ticket.
Well, I'll pay a ticket. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Craig can't go with me because I potentially have my niece in town who just turned 21 with a bunch of her friends, and they have requested a sober driver. And so I said, I've got my graduation, so I can't do it. But Craig may do it, or her mom might do it, but we don't know where everybody is. And so
Yeah.
just to make sure that those girls can go out and have a good time
Yeah.
responsibly, Craig is on duty to be the DD for them.
Are they staying at your house?
No, they'll stay at my brother and his wife's
Okay.
house.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah. And I can't keep track of who's coming or going anymore. It's all wild. I just,
Everybody has a key, and you just come and go as you please.
yeah.
So if you need a key to Becky's house, call us at 1-888.
Oh God.
No.
Yeah. If you want to sneak in and like clean it for me,
Yeah.
or maybe help me declutter,
Yeah.
Okay, no, it's not that bad.
No, it's not. Not at all.
Oh, so yeah, we lots of good stuff happening.
Yeah. Do we want to talk about events?
Let's
news?
do it. We've talked about what we just did, but let's talk about what's coming up.
What's coming up?
Yeah, you go first this time. I feel like I always, hog the events. So.
I'm okay. I'll go. I have a few things here. Tonight I'm very upset that I don't have a ticket to go see Bruno Mars because he's in town tonight, and I wish I could say he was here. He should be here talking about it. I don't know why he's not.
No.
I saw him a long time ago with Ellie Goulding. Do you remember her?
Yeah, I do.
She opened for him, or I don't remember. I went for Bruno because I loved him, and I went with someone who was there for Ellie.
Okay.
And I fell in love with her. He fell in love with Bruno.
Did you cry?
I did not cry. I've only cried at Madonna concerts.
Okay.
I didn't cry, but I was like, it's such a spectacle.
Yeah.
Like, he's such a good
Like, it's
performer.
a big show.
Yes.
That's fun.
So he's here tonight.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Very fun. Yeah, I'm not going either.
Well, you're
I
busy.
didn't know he was here. I know.
Yeah. You don't like him, or you don't?
No, I like him, but not enough that I would pay to go.
Okay.
Because those things aren't cheap,
No. Okay.
and that
Yeah.
you got to pick and choose.
Yep.
Money doesn't grow on trees.
It does not. Also, tomorrow, the Queen of Lenanne opens. We're going to be there. That's what we are doing tonight. We'll be at the Waxhaw Community Theater's production opening night.
Excellent.
So I think tickets are still available. So you can go to waxhawcommunitytheater.com and get tickets for that.
I loved last week when the two guests that you got to speak with, I didn't get to talk to them, but I loved how the one went into her accent, and I was like, ooh.
We were supposed to film that in the studio, but I wasn't feeling great, and I didn't want to get them sick before their show.
Yeah.
So we did it virtually, and they were going to come in costume.
Oh,
That was
my
the original
gosh.
plan.
Well, I'm excited to see the real deal tonight.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Tomorrow.
Sorry.
Tomorrow. You're busy today. Tomorrow.
The days run together.
Yeah. So that's exciting. That's fun.
Yes.
Love that. And then I think it's this weekend. May 1st is this weekend, right?
Yes.
Is Strawberry Fest in Fort Mill.
Yes. I have that on my list too.
Come on.
Yes.
I know a bunch of people who every year invite me to the big soiree fundraiser event.
Oh.
But I've never gone. But I think this year is the year I'm going to go because why not?
Yeah.
Ton of vendors.
Yes. Lots of vendors, dog performances, car show, tractor show.
Come on.
I have a tractor. I'm excited.
Have you ever been to a mud bog?
I'm sorry?
Have you ever been to a mud bog?
No, I have never been to a mud bog.
Oh, that's a very, I don't know, I guess Midwestern thing or maybe a poor city thing.
Is that like the four-wheelers through the mud?
Kind of, but we would do this was a big 4th of July thing where I grew up. They would gut out tracks, just straight tracks and fill it with water. Everything would turn to mud, and then people would bring their big trucks and try to get from one end to the other, and we would all just stand around and cheer and get full of because mud would fly everywhere, and it was like a race through
To get
mud.
through the mud.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's how poor people spend their 4th of Julys. Yeah,
Yeah.
but you've never.
I've
been.
never been to one. No.
All right. Well, YouTube that when you're done.
I'm going to YouTube that. I'm going to look that up. That is not part of the Strawberry Festival.
No. But it should be. But it reminded me of what you were talking about. Reminded me of a tractor
if they've
show.
got a tractor show, they might as well have a big mud bog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Put that in the suggestion box for next year.
Maybe they'll
Or
have-
maybe as part of your music festival.
I was gonna say, or maybe the track could be the Mudbug track.
Maybe.
Okay. You know what? Not all. We don't always get along. We don't always agree.
We don't have to go to all the same events.
No.
But I would go. I would see this mud excursion.
It's fun for the first, like 3 trucks that go through it.
Okay. And then you're just standing there covered in mud?
Yeah. But like some of them will flip over, because it's,
Oh.
yeah. So it can be
Serious.
very exciting.
I'm excited. All right. I'm curious.
Fine.
I'm bog curious now. Okay, so Strawberry Festival.
Uh-huh.
No mud.
No mud.
Walter Elijah Park
Yep.
in Fort Mill.
Yep.
There's also several contests. I saw there's like a hot wing eating contest and like a strawberry ice cream eating contest. All kinds of contests and things. Yeah, that should be fun. I don't think I've been to it when it's been at that park. I've been when they did it on like Main Street in Fort Mill.
Okay.
But I don't know how long they've been over that. That's a great park. Have you been over there?
Of course not. No.
Yeah, it's a great park. I met friends there and we just walked for a while and then went and had dinner in Fort Mill. So that is a great little park over there.
I'm excited.
They have a band shell and yeah.
Oh.
I've gone and seen fireworks for 4th of July over there.
No mud
It's a good
bog there,
spot.
though.
It's a good
That
spot.
4th of
So you
July.
should check that out this
Okay.
weekend. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else you got?
Those are all the events I have. I have lots of news, apparently. Well, not a lot of news, but... events. Here's another event. My friend, Jackie, over at the Homeward Bound Guest House, is having her grand opening on the 5th in Waxhaw.
Awesome.
So she has
Is that at her like her
compound.
facility? Yeah.
Yes, that's where it is.
Wow.
And so you can go. So it's a dog foster organization. She also has a podcast that I help with.
It's a great podcast.
Yeah, it is. I've learned so much from her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
really
looked
good
at
resource.
it. I mean, mainly because I have met Jackie a couple times and because I know you, and then I listened and I was like, oh, this is really actually like helpful information just about animals and introducing them and feeding them and all these different things. And
Yes, things that you don't necessarily think about or you think you know.
Yeah.
Even as, I mean, I don't foster animals, but I have a dog, and I was like, oh, I
Yeah.
never.
Same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good podcast, a great
It's a good
resource.
podcast. That's exciting that she's having a big event.
Yes, yeah, and you can go. I don't know if it's set up yet, but the whole goal of the guest house is that if you're thinking about fostering a dog and you've never had dogs before, you can stay at her home and interact with all the foster dogs and get to like kind of have her guidance on how to do it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so I'll be there if you want to come.
Yeah.
So,
Anything with animals.
yeah,
I will not bring an animal home.
no,
I will not bring an animal home.
Craig, you heard it here first.
Yeah, I will not.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, let's go.
Okay, that was my final event.
Okay, I've got a couple other things. Let's see. We have this weekend the Kings Drive Art Walk, which is a Charlotte event. But it's super fun. You walk along Kings Drive and it's up there by where the Metropolitan is in Charlotte. And there's a ton of different vendors. I've actually purchased a couple things there. I feel like I will often go to different shows where there are artists and crafts and vendors. And I don't usually buy a ton. But at that one, I have come across several different really unique things. And I've bought gifts there in the past. So I'm excited. I like to go see all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to check that one out. That is on the 2nd from 11 to 6 and then the 3rd from 11 to 5.
Okay.
So you can go both days. Yeah, so lots of good stuff. And then the Whitewater Center is kicking off their River Jam series. They do it every year, and it starts the 30th. And then from May through September on Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night, they have bands and music, and it's super fun.
All of my neighbors go. They bring their dogs.
Yeah.
They have a blast.
Yes.
Winter needs to go.
Yes, it's a great spot.
Yeah.
And it used to be super cheap for parking. Now I want to say they charge like $13 for parking. But once that car is there, you can walk around and there's so much to see and do from like a free standpoint. And then of course there's all the other fun activities too. Yeah. The Whitewater is fun. Like I've done kayaking there, that's fun. Zip line. They have a ton of stuff. It's pretty fun.
Maybe I'll bring
When
my...
I first moved here, we had like an annual pass for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll bring my dad there when he comes to visit.
Yes.
That could be a good place for him.
Yeah.
Okay.
We should all go and do the whitewater rafting.
All right.
It's a good time.
I'll take pictures from the sidelines.
You're not going to do that. If I'm going to mud bog, you've got a whitewater raft with me.
No. I don't know how to swim, and so being in tiny little boats like that makes me nervous. I could be on a big boat. I'll go on a cruise. I'll go on a pontoon.
Maybe before that, then, I know that our YMCA does swim lessons and things, so maybe we could remedy that.
You know what? I'm going to be 42 this year, and for 40 years, someone has said to me all the time, I can teach you how to swim, and I say, I'm good.
Well, I won't be the one to teach you, but I
You know people who will.
drive you to the Y.
My grandma's 95, and she doesn't know how to swim, so I feel like I'm good. It's a lot of,
Do you hear this, people?
yeah, I know.
It's a life skill. Swimming is a life skill.
I'm sure for the people who like to be in the water.
But what if you need to take a boat somewhere and there is an incident? You're just like, well,
Listen.
that was a good life.
What should I also learn how to fly a plane?
Yeah, probably.
I guess.
I do have some fears about that, so I'd feel better if you did.
Yeah, I don't know. I just it's a lot of wetness. It's a lot of I don't like sticky clothes.
But you'll stand there and get sprayed in the mud.
Well, I haven't done that since I was like 10.
So you might not like it anymore.
No, and then it was too dirty, so I would walk away, like.
Okay. All right, we'll have to continue this discussion later.
Okay. Well, sure.
Swim lessons, after I do a little research for you.
Yeah.
Okay. So Whitewater Center, super fun though.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you don't do a water activity.
Okay.
They also have like the ropes course where you have to hold on and walk across boards and, use your strength to really challenge yourself.
Like, yeah, I've done those on like Spartan races.
Yeah.
I could do that. I'm not a zip line person either. I feel like I've seen the cord breaks and you're down. So I don't like roller coasters.
Oh, yeah, we've just...
Yeah. I just feel like there are better ways to get a thrill than near death.
All right.
But I'll go. It looks like a fun place.
You would still enjoy the Whitewater Center. It's an awesome spot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we'll get the dog.
Okay.
Take your dog.
Yeah.
I won't take Sky. I won't take my dog because she does not like the
No.
crowd. She wants to just be
She'll
at
stay home and chill.
Yeah,
But Winter
that's
will
what
love
she'd
it for
prefer.
about 20 minutes.
Yeah. The other thing that you could do this weekend is if you are a Bank of America or a Merrill customer, you have free access to the Mint Museum at both locations, as well as the Beckler and the Harvey B. Gantt Center for African American Arts and Culture. The Aviation Museum is now part of that program. They do it the first weekend of every month.
Wow.
And so you just take like your B of A or Merrill like credit or debit card that shows you're a customer, and then you get into these museums for free, which is great. I love the Mint Museum uptown.
Yeah.
That's probably my favorite of our local museums. Actually, that Harvey B. Gantt. I like that Gantt Center as well. Right there uptown.
When I love free things.
Well, there
I
you
love
go.
that you get the opportunity, like that's an option,
Yep.
You have to plan maybe a little bit. It can't
Yeah.
be spur of the moment, but I love that it's out there and that people can take in culture. Because
Yes.
it's expensive. It can get expensive
Yes.
to like go do stuff all the time.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, these are great opportunities to get out there and see things and experience them and not have to pay for it.
Yes.
And these places aren't big, so if you're kind of like, well, I don't know if I'm going to like that, you can go and spend an hour and then be done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get your kids out of the TV. Get yourself off the computer, iPad, your phone. Put that down.
Yeah.
Unless you're watching this show, then finish this show.
Right.
And then
Right.
go.
Yes.
But
yes.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's pretty fun. And then pretty soon our farmers markets start back up.
Oh, I
so the
know.
9th, so not this weekend, but the next weekend, the Fort Mill farmers market will start back up. That one's down at Veterans Park down in Fort Mill. And then also the Lancaster farmers market starts up on the 9th as well. So we're back into farmers market time, which I'm excited about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then the other thing that I've had on my list, because I keep meaning to talk to you about it, and then I just overlook it, Bloom Studios does immersive experiences.
I'm listening.
They have the Horizon of Khufu just opened, and so it's a VR experience where you are walking through ancient Egypt.
Whoa.
Did you do the outer space one?
No.
Well, Bloom does these really fun immersive experiences, and it just blows my mind. They had one where you were on the International Space Station, and it's crazy because you feel like you're going all over the place, and you're like, I'm about to fall off the space station. And then at the end, when your headset is off and you see it's just a big room and there's nothing, and it's wild.
Yeah.
But this one, Egypt is a place that I've always wanted to go. And I've thought in my lifetime, I don't know that I would ever get that experience. And so I'm super excited. We've got to find a day and make a planning.
How long is it here for?
I don't know how long this one is here for.
They're usually there for a while though, right?
Yeah, they're usually there for at least a few weeks, if not months. Yeah, I love the immersive stuff.
Yes.
And those can get a little pricey sometimes, but I mean, check that out too, because they, I don't know what their promotions are, or even group tickets or things like that. Like, yeah, but it's so cool. And again, to be able to really see something as if you're there and experience through VR what it looks like in a place that, again, I'm never going to get to go to Egypt.
You never know. Live. The Hump live. We'll turn this into a pyramid.
We'll add that. We'll add a pyramid in there. Yeah.
I did VR once, like playing a game, and almost broke a monitor. Because you get like, you've seen all those videos, right? Where people are like hit, and you don't realize that you're moving.
Yes.
And I broke the controller. Yeah. Oops.
Yeah. That VR, pretty amazing technology.
It's insane, yeah. They use it a lot. They use it a lot in hospitals. Not a lot. They should be using it a lot for long-term patients where they can get out of the hospital room.
That's pretty cool.
And they have programs where you can paint on them and go to different places and go to a concert, go to a park. Yeah. And get out of your hospital room and be somewhere else. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Even when I did the space station one, as you're walking through the space station, they would have different areas, and you just you look like you're reaching out to push a button that's not there. And then it would the doors to the payload would open, and then you see a different part of the space. It was so cool.
That's so fun. Yeah, I want to do that. Remind me, because I'll forget everything.
We're gonna get it on the calendar. Okay. We're gonna get that booked up. We'll get with Craig and Tony and find a good day to go.
Yeah, Tony would love that. So yes.
So cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got a lot to do.
I know. Before we get into news, should we spin our wheel?
Yes. Where's
it's
our
over
wheel
here
today? Okay.
Here's our wheel. These are random questions. Becky's gonna spin it.
Okay, are you ready?
Yep. And then this is the question of the week.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, a blank. Do you want to make it up, or do you want to spin again?
Let's make it up.
Okay.
What is something that people always ask you when they come to your home?
Do you have an answer? Because I have an answer.
I do.
Okay.
So I live on a 1-lane road. 1 lane. Just one car width. Like not 1.5, one car width. And anytime somebody comes to my home, they say, well, what do you do if a car is coming towards you? Always. That is always the question that I get asked.
Well, because as a new person coming to your house or leaving your house, that's a fear.
Yeah.
It is. I remember being like, oh.
But then, you are an intelligent, capable human. So what would you do if a car was coming towards you?
Yes, but also, in all fairness, the sides of your roads are little hillies, and there's a lot of trees. So I would be like, is my car going to flip over? Am I going to hit some sort of random rock and be stuck on the side of the road?
But I feel like everybody who asks, I just want to say well, let's use your problem solving skills. If you were in a spot where the road was flat, you would pull to the side. If you had a dump truck coming at you, you might stop and back up to a different spot. I will say, though, that the people who live on the road, we know where it's oh, well, I can't pull over on this side, or I know that I can't. So we do. If I see the lights coming, or I know that somebody's coming and I'm in a pullover spot, I will just pull over.
Yeah, see,
but it does make me laugh whenever he's well, what do you do? I'm well, you just sit there all day in a traffic jam. Nobody drives. I mean, what do you think you do?
I know, but you just said there are designated pullover spots, and if you are a newbie, well...
And it would depend on what car. If I'm in my Bug, what I'm going to pull off in is going to be different than if I'm in, the Suburban. Yeah. I can pull off in different places. Yeah. It is pretty funny, though.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I asked you that the first time I went.
Probably.
So I can see that.
Probably. Everybody,
And it's
that's what
windy.
everybody
So like
asked
you
me.
it
Yes.
feels like you come around a corner and then suddenly there's a Amazon truck or a UPS truck and you're like, ah. Yeah.
But it does make me laugh a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what's yours?
Mine would be everybody always asks how often we vacuum because of winter, because she's
yes.
a fluff ball who's constantly shedding.
And I probably did ask you.
Yeah, everybody's always like, "Oh my God, you must vacuum all the time."
Yes, like what do you do with all the fur?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
And the answer is yes. We've gone through 3 vacuums since we've lived here. But that's always what they ask. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Mm-hmm. I like it. I liked our question today.
Yeah, it's better than what's that smell? That would
know.
not be a good one.
I know.
Sometimes it is like that though when winter is wet. Wet dog smell, so gross.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah.
All right. What else we got going? You said you have some news over there.
I have some news. I wanted I was driving by kind of your area by the new little hospital.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it's going.
That's not even the hospital. That's just offices, doctor's offices at this point.
Oh.
This is phase 1.
Oh. Well, that was going to be my question is, do you have updates? Because it looks like it's going up very quickly.
It does. Yeah, it does look like it's going up quickly. But yeah, that's like they're doing the doctor's office part and then the hospital part. Yeah.
And they're already, I was stuck in a 1-lane traffic
so you had a lot of
for
time to
half an
admire
hour the other day.
Yep.
And they're already like digging up the roads. It looks like to get turn lanes figured out.
I know that there will not be a stoplight at Dogwood Acres. It will be just a little bit further south of me.
Okay.
So that part I know.
Okay. Those are updates.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have any others?
I have a couple things. We have a statewide warning about yellow-legged hornets.
That I did not know.
Yes, throughout the state, 172 embryo nests have been removed. So if you find one,
I got stung by a hornet not too long ago.
Was it a yellow-legged hornet?
I don't know.
Well, if you have a nest, don't remove it yourself. Call the people. Yeah, big.
I had no idea.
Big news.
Yeah.
Lots of, so it could be a very, never mind. I was going to, nothing. I was going to say, it could be a very horny summer, but then I was like, that's not appropriate. But then I said it anyway. Yeah.
Yes. A hornet's nest of activity in these parts.
172 nests have been removed already.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was down a few weeks ago in Lancaster and I was just wearing like loose jeans, like big wide leg jeans, and I was walking in some grass and I was like, ooh, like I thought, something bit me. And I went inside and I looked and I could see some little bumps. And then as I'm messing with my pants, a hornet flew out of it. So a hornet flew up my leg and stung me a couple times. Fortunately, I'm not allergic to them or anything. So it didn't, no permanent damage, but it hurt.
It's not pleasant.
No. Yeah.
As we're both covered in tattoos, that one hornet, it was too uncomfortable for us.
Yes.
Yeah. Much different.
Yeah, it is different.
What's your news?
I don't have a whole lot of news, but I do have one exciting for the people of Indiana and Lancaster tidbit here. So everybody always says we want some nicer restaurants to come. Like we have a crap ton of fast food, and I do like some of those, don't get me wrong, but that we need some other things. And I did look online after hearing a rumor, Cooper's Hawk, which is based in Illinois. Actually, the first one was in Orland Park, Illinois, which is suburban Chicago. And I used to live out there, and in 2005 is where they started their first one. And so it's kind of like casual, but also a little bit fancier cuisine. And then they also have like a wine tasting room as part of the restaurant.
There you go.
And so on the Cooper's Hawk website, it confirmed like coming soon, locations coming soon, Indian Land. Yes. So that'll be a nicer one. It's a huge menu, although I don't know what the vegan options are going to be. But like burgers and steaks and pasta and sandwiches and salads and appetizers and all that good stuff. So
Love that.
I've actually been to a couple locations in Illinois over the years. So I was excited to see that, yes, something that is not fast food and wine.
Yeah.
They have a wine club, They have like
Well,
special wine
book club is canceled,
dinners.
everyone. We have
We have
wine
upgraded.
club.
Yeah. Yeah. So Cooper's Hawk
Okay.
coming. I'm excited.
I also saw that there was some, I forgot the name of it, and I didn't know we were going to talk about this. A really good pizza restaurant coming to that area too, that I think is in Charlotte, but it's coming here now.
Ooh.
I forgot what it's called. I don't want to say the wrong one.
We'll have to look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think they have vegan options.
Oh.
So.
Excellent.
Love a good vegan pizza.
Not vegan, but I did see that Beast Cakes has like a brownie batter brownie out right now. So I may have to hit that up too.
I mean, they have vegan
Not vegan.
options. Not
Yes.
that probably,
Yes.
but love Beast Cakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
Yes.
And then we're going to have to go double up our workouts, which speaking of, I didn't see you working out last week.
I'm still sick.
Yeah.
If
So where was Tony?
He's also sick.
Oh.
He actually wasn't even
Didn't realize that.
yeah. Like I'm getting over. I'm probably like 85, 90%, and now he's circling into it.
Yeah.
He didn't even go into the office yesterday because he was
Oh.
this cough. It sounds like we have bronchitis, but it's like it's so dry. And then it like vibrates your entire body, and then you get a headache, and then my abs hurt the other day. I was coughing so much, and I was like, well, maybe
My abs
Jake will be
hurt
okay
from
with that.
working out.
Well, work out twice for us, please.
Okay.
I think we'll be back this weekend.
Good.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. We came back from Vegas, and we just have been stumbling. I feel like that happens.
You just got thrown. All your routines got thrown off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll be back. I swear. I swear.
Good.
I think.
Good.
Yeah. Oh, we're also, I saw on our little note section that you were asking about massages. And I saw that you posted about that too. And I
Yes.
went to a new place, oddly enough.
You did?
Yeah. Healing Hands by Deanna in Pineville.
Okay, tell me more.
I met her through a networking thing.
Mm-hmm.
We're a part of a couple different networking groups.
Mm-hmm.
And I forgot the name of the massage we got, but holy crap. Deanna was on my show a while ago.
Okay.
And I love a good massage.
Yeah. Yeah, I put it out there and asked, where do people like to go?
Mhm.
Because I stumbled upon a gift card that I had in the drawer for the Valentine Resort and Spa, which I do love, and I've been there multiple times. But I was curious where other people are going.
Yeah.
This is good. I actually, in that Leadership Lancaster program that I mentioned, one of my fellow leadership people, her name is Susie, and she has a spot down in Lancaster. It is called, let me find it because I wrote it down, Lotus and Sage Wellness. And she is the owner of it, and she is a licensed massage therapist. And then she's got another therapist, and I think a reflexologist. And I haven't been to see her yet. But Susie seems pretty chill. So I'm like, I need to go away from Valentine and go check out Susie's spot down there. Yeah.
We had our Hand and Stone massage membership right here in Indian Land. And I love them. But Deanna was, I mean.
Yeah. I do love a good massage.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to check
It took
her
me a
out.
while to get into it. I don't really love strangers touching me. And then also, maybe that's also my fear of like swimming. There's a lot of not clothing. It's not, I can't show up in my hoodie.
Yeah.
And so that took me, and then especially if you know the person, and then you're like, oh my God, now they're going to see me half naked.
I will say I did once have a massage by somebody that I was acquainted with, and certainly nothing inappropriate about it. But there was a different element of like, oh, I know this person, and I agree. Like he did a good job for sure, but there was just that like, is this weird? And then I'm like, well, no, because it's a service, it's a massage, like it. Yeah. But I agree. You can get into your head a little bit about it.
Yes, it's also like when you know your doctor or something, and you're like,
Yeah, because
now I'm handing you my pee sample. Like, and we're friends. That's like, I wouldn't hand you my pee. Well, I probably would. I don't know. But
if I needed to take it somewhere, I would. You know?
Yeah.
I would do whatever I needed to do.
Yes. So if you're looking, I mean, it sounds like you also have a good connection.
Yes, I got to check this one out.
But if you need to go to Deanna, if you're ever
Susie's spot that she just opened, we've talked about this location. It is White Street, and they have renovated some buildings down there, like right near that downtown in Lancaster. And so there's lots of cute little things right there. And she just moved in. She was in a different spot, and she just opened up in there. So
love that.
I gotta go check it out.
Nami's over there.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, and they had, I don't know if those spaces are all full. They didn't have a ton of them, but they renovated all of those spaces.
Yes.
They were super affordable, and that was like the goal of that down. And I so appreciated that and was looking into those.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah,
they looked pretty full when I was just down there this week.
Good.
They looked like a lot of good stuff going
I wonder how
on.
long those rents are. Maybe we need a storefront like the Today Show where people can come watch us do this show.
Yes.
Yeah. What else? Anything?
No, I think I have covered my list this week.
Well, do you want to play a game then to wrap this up?
You know I do.
Let me get to it. I probably should have been prepared.
I do love that you always have fun games for us.
Well, I don't know how much fun they are, but...
Well, they're a little stressful because I don't, know what to expect every time.
Yeah.
So to have something different can be a little scary. But I do enjoy the variety.
Where is it?
Uh-oh. We may not be playing a game.
We're going to play here. I know how to do this. All right. I had our writers come up with a game. And based on Strawberry Fest this weekend, the name of the game is Berry Best or Berry Busted.
Okay, Berry Best or Berry Busted.
All right, I'm going to give you some claims. You have to tell me if they're Berry Best, which is true, or Berry Busted if it's false, okay?
I'm ready.
Number 1. In ancient Rome, women used strawberry juice to treat everything from skin rashes and throat infections to depression and fainting.
Berry Best.
That is Berry Best. 1 point.
Ding, 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 ding.
Botanically speaking, this is number 2. Botanically speaking, strawberries aren't actually berries at all. They're technically best. That is true. They grow over just California alone grows over 1 billion pounds of strawberries a year.
I do like strawberries.
I do too.
You know what I love? The cake batter ice cream with strawberries mushed into it. Delish.
And her little bunt cake, whatever.
Yeah,
that
bump pan.
Yeah, there you go. I don't cook. Okay, in the 1800s, people used crushed strawberries as a natural toothpaste because the acid in the fruit helped remove stains from their teeth.
I'm gonna say busted.
Oh,
Also
that is Berry Best. Yes.
Oh my gosh, are these all true today?
No. Are they?
Yeah, I think they are.
Well.
Yeah, well, you fooled me. I didn't
That's
know.
because this is a positive show and we like to educate people. Okay, final one. Maybe this is the one.
Okay, I'm ready.
There is a museum in Belgium entirely dedicated to the history and cultivation of the strawberry.
I bet that's true.
That
Berry
is
Best.
true. That is it. You didn't get 5 out of 5, but all of them were Berry Best.
Berry Best. Love it.
You're my Berry Best co-host.
Oh, you're my Berry Best.
Thanks for spending the morning
You're
with
the
me.
Berry Best.
Did you finish your Alani? Are you ready
Not
for the
quite,
day?
Not quite. I got to get cracking so I can get on to my next meeting.
On to the next.
On to the next. Well, happy hump day, y'all.
Thanks for watching.
Have a good day.
See you later.